Hey, Colt, it's Mrs. Haladin here with your weekly announcements. I'm coming to you from the floor of my office because I wanted to introduce you to a friend of mine. This little guy's name is the Child. He's also known as Baby Yoda. He's from the Disney show The Mandalorian. And just a little fun fact about me, I'm kind of a big Star Wars buff. So I thought that the Child could come join us today. So I hope you approve. Let's jump into this week's announcements. I wanted to share with you two new ways that you can celebrate with your classmates over things that are amazing that are happening in your room or on your online Google Meets. The first one is called a roller coaster, and it is just like you would imagine. You're going to hold on to your roller coaster cart. You're going to click, 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 click up, and then wave it down, whoosh. So it sounds like this. Roller coaster on three. 1, 2, 3. Click, 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 whoosh. And that is the roller coaster. The second one's a little funny. It's called Grate the Cheese. And this one, the caller says, grate the cheese. And the students say, here's the cheese, here's the grater, great job. And you're grating the make-believe cheese. So that one's kind of fun. Let's try it together. Grate the cheese on 3. 1, 2, 3. Here's the cheese, here's the grater, great job. Perfect. All right, we'll try it a little bit today in our announcements. This week, we have some special Colts having wonderful birthdays. Please join me in wishing a happy birthday to Juliana B., Sydney D., Josephine E., Amarine G., Hadley H., Aislinn I., Caleb M., Haley M., Spencer R., Hunter S., and Logan W. Let's give them a roller coaster on 3. 1, 2, 3. Click, 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 click. Whoosh. Happy birthday to you, Colts. We are doing the last part of our belated birthdays from August. So join me in wishing a happy belated birthday to Jacob S., Reed S., Ava S., Isaiah T., Callie T., Ava Marie T., Griffin W., Keston W., and Cole W. Do you remember the sparkler from last week? Sparkler on 3. 1, 2, 3. Happy belated birthday, Colts. I hope it was a great one. All right, last week we took a trip to the Colt neighborhood and we learned about mindful listening. Today, I think we're going to try something different. Let's go check it out. Miss St. John?
Good morning from the neighborhood. Welcome back. Last week we learned about being in the moment and paying attention while doing a simple activity like opening the door. This week we're going to practice being mindful of texture of things that we touch. This is another way of being in the moment and really paying attention to what we're doing. Today we're going to play a guessing game using our sense of touch. We're going to invite Mrs. Haladin to play a guessing game with us. We're going to ask her to guess what object she is holding in her hand. So this game is more fun if you close your eyes. So we're going to invite Mrs. Haladin to join us.
Hi, everyone.
Okay, Mrs. Haladin, are you comfortable closing your eyes while we play this game?
As long as there's no spiders, I'm ready for it.
All right, promise, no spiders.
Perfect.
All right, so go ahead and close your eyes, and I'm going to place an item in your hands. So I just want you to take it and hold it in your hands without looking at it. So using your fingers and your thumbs, just pay attention to how it feels. So is it smooth or rough?
I notice that it's flexible, like I can bend it, and it feels kind of squishy, and it feels a little sticky too.
Okay, great. And have you felt this texture before?
I feel like maybe I felt something similar to this before. It kind of reminds me of like a Play-Doh, but I'm pretty sure it's not Play-Doh because it feels more stretchy to me than that.
And do you like the way it feels, or would you rather put it down?
I'm okay with the way it feels. I don't think this is something I would want to play with all the time. But I do like, it's like it's hard to pull. So that's kind of fun if I'm feeling stressed out. But yeah, I'm okay holding it.
And what do you think this item is?
I think this item is some sort of like a putty, maybe like a stress type putty, which I've had in my office before. I wonder what color it is, and I wonder if it has any like special like, is it sparkly, or is it just a single color, or is it like tie dye? But that's what I think it is. I think it's like a stress putty.
Okay, awesome. Okay, so go ahead and open your eyes and look at what you're holding.
Yep.
So,
Okay.
is it what you thought it
Yep.
was?
It's totally what I thought it was. And I love how it's got like blue and it's sort of iridescent-y, which is super fun.
Yeah, and so that's what I was going to ask. Like, what do you notice about how it feels now that you can see it?
Yeah, it's interesting to me how it's curved in different places, which I wasn't feeling when I touched it. And I think it's really, maybe you can't tell, but it's really thin right here and really thick right here. So it's interesting that you can stretch it to the point where it's that thin. And I can see my fingerprints on it too. So it's kind of interesting.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much for your help.
It's more fun now that I know what it is, to be honest with you. Thank you for sharing.
Thank you for playing that game with us. All right. So, and just in case you're interested, this is called Crazy Erin's Thinking Putty. And
The lights went off.
And unexpectedly, the lights went off. So this is a really fun thing. So this is a fun game that you can play at home to practice being mindful of touch. So just pick several items that you can easily hold in your hand and just practice noticing all of the textures. And if you're playing this game with someone else, see if they are comfortable closing their eyes and guessing what the item is based on just how it feels. So, well, that is all for now from the neighborhood. Until next time, have a great week.
That was so much fun. Miss St. John and I had a great time playing with that thinking putty, and that is some cool stuff. If you ever want to play with it, I've got some in my office, and one day I'll be happy to share some with you. So thanks for coming on a journey with us to the Colt neighborhood. I hope that you found it enjoyable. Let's give Miss St. John a grate the cheese on 3. 1, 2, 3. Here's the cheese. Here's the grater. Great job. All right. Awesome. All right, Colts, I hope you have or had a wonderful week. We look forward to welcoming some of our Colts back to campus very soon. The rest of you will continue to see you online. Have a wonderful week. And remember, it's a great day to be a Colt. Bye.